Hi everybody, this is another Kandy's Corner. My name is Bella.
And welcome everybody. This is Kandy. Alright, so today we're going to be doing something new, something special, something we haven't done before.
Get it out.
We are going to be
Hide
making...
it.
No, I'm not going to hide it. We're going to be making homemade donuts. Baked donuts. Okay? More on how we're going to do the donuts in a second. The first thing that we need to do before we do any type of cooking...
Batter.
No.
And wash your hands.
Wash our hands. Did you wash your hands?
Nope.
Run and wash your hands. It's like every Kandy Corner, we gotta take a break for you to wash your hands. It's crazy. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make double chocolate chip donuts from scratch, baked, and then we're gonna have them rolled in a vanilla glaze. Okay? This is gonna be delicious. Now, as you can see, we have all our ingredients out today. And oddly enough, we don't need that many ingredients. Sophia, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Come on back.
Go get a water.
Go get a water. That's fine. Okay. We don't need very many ingredients. Okay. Today we're going to use muffin mix, chocolate chip muffin mix. All we need is to add milk. And instead of using real milk, we're going to use almond milk. We're going to have some kitchen spray. We're going to spray up those things, our molds, so that way it'll fall out real easy. And then for our white chocolate ganache that we're going to use kind of as the icing, we're going to use vanilla flavored white chocolate chips and vanilla almond milk. Okay, we're substituting milk for almond milk because it's healthier, less calories, less fat, and
deliciouser.
And deliciouser. Very good, Sophia.
More delicious.
Now first, I'm going to teach you how to make a ganache. And this works no matter what type of ganache you're making. And it really doesn't matter. Any ganache works pretty much the same way. A ganache is made out of using an equal amount of chocolate and an equal amount of milk. So what I do is you take the container. Would you like to hold it, Sophia? Mm. Hold it from the bottom. From the bottom. You take a container of chocolate chips. Okay? Okay. Today we use vanilla. Last week we were cooking something, we used chocolate. Hold it both hands. How about you put that water down and help me? Remember, we're cooking right now, so it's helping time. All right. Okay. I'm not getting a good cut with my scissor, but that's all right. Obviously, these need to be sharpened. You could sharpen them yourself. It requires a little extra work, and I'm going to explain to you why. All right, we're not going to cut that anymore. But let me show you. Hold on a second.
Go to your basement?
Okay, I went into my basement. I have this blade sharpener. It's very cheap, like $5 on Amazon. And it'll sharpen your knives and your scissors. Okay, but I haven't sharpened my scissors lately, but I will next time. Nope, wait, I got to show you how it works though.
Oh, right.
Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to fill up our measuring cup. Let me try it one more time. There we go, it's coming down. It was just the way we were holding it. Okay, we're gonna fill up our measuring cup with the chocolate chips. Okay, we're gonna put about 1 cup of chocolate chips.
Can I pour it?
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. Okay, that is approximately 1 cup. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're going to pour this 1 cup out.
You forgot some.
Not to throw away. We're just gonna pour it out. Because then what we're going to do is we're going to measure 1 cup of the almond milk. Okay? And for chocolate chips, I usually go exactly 50-50. But for vanilla, it seems like it's a little watery already. So what I do is instead of going 50-50, I put just a smidge under. So right now it's like slightly under the 1 cup line. Okay? And we're going to pour this into our cup. All right? Okay. Easy, easy. Then we're gonna take it and we're gonna throw it into the microwave, and we're gonna microwave this for 3 minutes. Okay, maybe a little bit more if it needs it. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for the microwave to finish. Okay, and while the microwave is finishing, we're gonna prep because we're not leaving these chocolate chips in this bowl. This big bowl is for making the donut batter. Okay, but we can still prep right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut open.
Can I pour?
Well, we're not pouring yet. We're just cutting. We're prepping. You know what prepping means?
Mm-mm.
Prepping means that we're gonna start getting everything ready, so that way when it's time to do that part, we're ready to do it. So we're gonna open the 2 containers because we're using 2. Okay.
Can I show them
The batter? Well, I did actually show it to them. Here, you would like to hold it? Okay. It's Martha White's. Okay. No particular
chocolate chip.
chocolate
Muffin
chip.
mix. Just add milk.
Just add milk.
Wow.
Very simple.
That's easy.
Now,
all you do is
normally
pour batter
I don't
and
use
add
this
milk.
brand. I just went with it because it was on sale. It doesn't really matter what brand you use. It's up to you. It's really up to your preference. But you know, that's just what we did today. Okay. Also, too, when I usually cook, I like to have myself a little drinky poo because you never know when you might get a little parched. And Sophia has her water, and I have my water, just to make sure everything goes down smoothly. Another preparation thing that we can do is we can take these molds. They're donut molds for baking donuts. They're silicone. They're very easy to use. Yes, ma'am?
Can I tell you something in your ear really quick?
No, you can't tell me anything in my ear when we're live. Okay? They're very easy to use, but you can tell me something out loud.
Can you tell them who got that for you in one day?
Yes, I can. These molds, these donut molds, were a gift actually, and I've been wanting some donut molds to try out making some homemade donut molds, homemade donuts. And Sophia got them to me for Valentine's Day, which was just last week, which is so sweet of her. Okay. Of course, when she got it, the first thing she said was make her some donuts. Okay, so we're gonna get the molds. Very easy. I just put them on a pan. Now they can put right into the oven. That's fine too. But we're just gonna put them in the pan. Now the batter says that the oven needs to be 425. So I'm gonna go ahead and preheat the oven to 425 to get it ready, so that way everything's ready when it's time. Now there's a reason why I'm making the ganache, or should I say the topping or the icing or whatever you want to call it, while I'm making it first, because it's going to be hot, and after I mix it up, it's going to be really hot, and I want it to cool down by the time it's time to dip a donut in it. And of course, if I wait to the last minute, it's going to be warm and it's not going to be the same, so we don't want to do that. So we're going to spray each hole just enough. We don't want any sticky in there.
7, 8. There's 8 holes in each one, and there's 2.
Spray each one. Okay, get it all covered up.
Daddy, it's done.
Now, my secret.
Don't.
Don't tell a secret? Okay, we're going to
Not
hold on
yet.
to the secret.
Not yet. Hold on the secret till it's
Okay.
kind of in the middle of
Gotcha.
the thing.
Okay, so here we go. We got the almond milk. It's all hot and steamy. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take
Ooh,
all
that's
these chocolate
hot.
chips and we're going to pour it right into the almond milk. This is how you temper chocolate. You can't cook chocolate on the stove or bake it in the oven. You actually have to take it and put it in the liquid that's hot, that's very hot, and then you stir it and it mixes it up.
Can I stir, Daddy?
Yes, you can.
Hey.
Okay, you need to keep stirring it. One hand holds it, one hand stirs it. Okay, one hand holds it, one hand stirs it. Okay, don't stir it so hard that it explodes everywhere. Okay. Okay. Now while Sophia's mixing up that, she's gonna keep mixing it until it becomes just a sauce. It's just gonna become a straight sauce that's literally just white sauce. And when you dip a donut in it, it's gonna kind of. This is what my guess is, because this is the first time we're trying it. It's experimental Candy Corner. But what I'm hoping will happen is that we're going to get something similar to an iced cake donut that you get at Dunkin' Donuts or your favorite donut place, where you have like a dark chocolate cake donut with that white icing on it. Now I know there's a difference, and trust me, I'm not foolish. I am quite aware that what you're really getting is you're getting powdered sugar with water, powdered sugar with milk, and that's mixed up, and that's what makes it is. But we're going to get a little more flavor in it, and you want to go with a little white chocolate, vanilla chocolate chips, okay? Now, in making the batter, we're going to take the powder mix and we're going to pour it inside here. We're going to combine it with the milk, okay? Each one needs half a cup of milk. Let me make sure. Yep, half a cup of milk.
Daddy, is it almost done?
So we're going to use a full cup of milk for the whole batter.
Daddy, finish
Now I've also, no, you got to keep stirring it.
into what?
And I want you to look at it. And when you're looking in there, I want you to try and stop stirring like that. And then I want you to kind of flip over. And I want you to do more of a scooping motion because you're trying to get all the chocolate melted in, okay? All right. Now, what I was surprised about is that this doesn't need any egg. And I was kind of surprised about that. I almost considered putting an egg in it just in case, just on my own.
Yeah, but all it says is just add milk.
And
I
it
think
does
that's
just say add milk. So I'll tell you what, today we're going to try it the way the recipe calls. I'm not opposed to changing things up and doing it your own way. But at the same time, I respect the fact that, they had a plan when they did it this way. And it is supposed to make muffins. And I do want it to be a little bit more cakey. Because I'm trying to make cake donuts, okay? Okay. Now, then we're going to stick a cup of almond milk. Like I said, almond milk does great substitutions for regular milk. It's actually one of my favorite things. Now, there's some chocolate chips in here. But just throw it off a little bit. We're going to throw a little bit of white chocolate chips in there.
it's going to be good.
Just a little bit. Okay? Let me see how this is coming along. The question is, are we getting a lot of stuff on the bottom? And we're not. So you did a good job. Okay? And I'll show you guys what this looks like so that way you get a good feel. Okay? But she mixed it really well. There's hardly anything left in there that resembles chocolate chip. And hold on, let me turn it. I don't want to spill it. This is what you get. It's just a white, creamy substance, okay? Now what we could do is we could put this in the refrigerator and start cooling it down, which actually might be a good idea. Let's put it in the refrigerator. You want to handle that? Find an empty spot. If there's no empty spots, let me know, okay? Don't just jam it in there. We don't want it to spill.
First, I'm gonna look, and if there's
Good
not,
idea.
I'll tell you, and then.
Good idea. So we're gonna add a cup of milk into our batter, and we're
Daddy,
gonna.
there's no empty spot.
What about in the freezer? Is there empty spots in the freezer?
The freezer.
Okay, girl, you just mix it up. You were looking in the freezer. Now you're looking in the fridge.
I looked in the freezer.
Oh, okay.
But now I'm looking in the fridge, and you know where all my water bottles are in that container part?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a huge empty space.
You talking about above the water bottles?
Mhm.
Okay, perfect. Put it up there.
I need to see if it's the big right size because this is kind of, I think, a little bigger.
All right, just don't spill it. That's the most important thing.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna keep mixing this. Mixy. Mixing is fun.
I feel bad about this. Oh, never mind. It worked. Perfect. Daddy, come and look.
All right. Well, I can't come look because we're on live, and people don't want to watch an empty kitchen.
Okay.
All right, the batter's coming along pretty nicely.
Let's see how it's doing.
Let's show the friends at home.
Whoa! That was only a few seconds ago when it started.
Yeah, we literally just started this, and it worked out fast. And like I said, this
Really
brand was on sale.
And it's
extra chocolate.
Just add milk.
And it literally just add milk, so I don't usually have to add the eggs that I normally do. Now I have made, the last time I made donuts, I used cookie batter.
Ooh, that was good.
And what I did is that instead of following the cookie batter recipes, I put 2 eggs to give it more of a cake-like consistency. And I also used, added a third cup of milk per bag. Which I thought gave everything a nice cakey consistency, but it still tasted, it had a little bit of a cookie flavor, but it really did taste like a donut. It was actually surprising that it came out so well, actually. Peanut butter, actually. And we dipped that.
And it was really chewy. It was so good.
Sophia even had some yesterday, and I made chocolate ganache to go with that one. That was my first try at the donut world. But, once you start something, what are you doing, Sophia?
Give me another water.
You finished it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still thirsty.
All right, if you're thirsty, you can
Besides,
drink.
we're still first starting the video.
All right.
This part might be a little difficult.
Yeah, this part might be a little difficult. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. So now we have our cake pan, our pan that's lined with our silicone things. I just do this for convenience, easy to pull in, easy to pull out. And what we're gonna do is that way you guys don't have to wait all the time for the baking process, and there's no way to pause live video. Okay, here's how we're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna take the batter, which you'll let you see that, and we're gonna put it in the cake pans. Okay, once we're done, we're gonna put our secret ingredient on top, and then after we do that, secret. Okay, and then we're gonna stick it in the oven at 425, probably for 10 minutes. Okay. And it says 10 to 12, but I'm just guessing it probably would take a little bit under 10. Probably 10 minutes will be perfect, okay? Then after those 10 minutes, we're going to check it. Take a toothpick or a knife and dip it in one of them and see if it comes out dry. If it comes out dry, the donut is ready.
If
Then
it's chewy and wet, it's not really ready.
Yeah, if it's slimy and stuff, then it's not ready. Then once we do that, we're going to take out the donuts and put them back on the sheet pan. Okay, make some more donuts and until all the batter's gone, and then we're gonna fill up the sheet pan with the donuts. Once the sheet pan is filled up with the donuts, we're going to stick that sheet pan back into the oven just to give them a little bit stronger outside consistency, more like a donut. Okay? Okay?
Thank you.
More like a donut. And the way I see it is then that'll give it a little bit harder. So when I dip it into the ganache, it'll still keep its shape. Okay? So here we go. Okay? I'm thinking that each donut will probably take a spoon of filling. Okay, one. Don't make that noise, babe.
Okay. This one is 3, 4, little more than 4, 5, 6, 2 more to go for this last one. 7, 8. We need the next one.
Okay, now we don't want to overfill them, and right now they look a little overfilled. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top of the spoon and scrape off the top so that way the donuts will actually have holes in the middle, because that's what we really want is holes in our donuts. Because a donut without a hole is a muffin.
Yeah.
And we're not here to make muffins.
We're here to make yummy donuts.
Donuts. That's what the people want. The people want donuts. Nobody wants a muffin.
Ordinary muffins.
This isn't Canada. Americans want donuts.
4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, that beep means that my oven is ready to do its job. I wish Sophia beeped when she was ready. Or my wife. A little Kandy's Korner humor.
Hey, you know your wife is gonna see this, right, Daddy?
She might be watching it right now.
But it hasn't even.
Hasn't even what?
It hasn't even finished.
Oh, she can watch it while it's on. We're live, babe.
So the whole world can see us.
The whole world could be watching us right this very minute.
Nuh-uh, you only put the people that are you only invited you only invited the whole family except us two.
That's who I invited, but it's still live. So anybody who has the link can watch it. If Aunt Sheena sends a copy of the video to 300 people, they're all watching your show, Sophia.
Oh no.
Now what I'm doing afterwards, and this is what I normally do, is because I do want it to read as much like a donut as possible. So I am taking and scraping the tops. I don't know if you can see that while I'm doing it. All right, let me try and do it without messing it up. Okay, so you see how like the top of some of them, you can see the middle, the circle in the middle.
Kind
that
of
circle,
reddish.
if you see that red circle in the middle,
That means there's going to be a hole in it.
that's going to be a hole in it. So we're trying to make sure
There's
that
a hole.
each one has.
Because if it's not a hole, it's not a muffin.
Yeah, if it's not a hole,
We're
it's
not
not
Canada. Canada people want muffins.
Yeah.
We're America. We want donuts.
Yeah, if you're in Canada, you want muffins.
Not donuts.
But we're Americans.
I only like 2 types of donuts.
We like
Smoky ones,
We like hamburgers and donuts
chicken wings,
and chicken wings.
French fries, and hamburgers and donuts. And cake. Most kids like cake in America.
If you want, what's a good food that other countries eat?
Pizza?
No, we love pizza too.
Sushi?
Sushi is pretty good.
China, sushi.
Like if you want beef Wellington,
You go.
you go to London.
Yeah.
When you're in America,
You eat donuts.
you eat fried food and fattening stuff.
Yeah. That's not what my dad does. Well, on 12 occasions.
But because, we're trying to eat a little healthier so we can live a little longer, we're baking our donuts instead of frying them. All right, so.
Daddy, can I lick the batter when you're done?
Well, no, we'll talk about that afterwards. Right now we're talking about focusing on what we're doing. Okay. This girl's always trying to get a freebie out of life, huh?
What? It's good to eat free batter. That's already baked.
This isn't even baked.
I mean, like, it's going to be. You do that all the time with me. When it's ready to be eaten, you call me and I lick the whole spoon.
Why are you having a panic attack? Relax.
I'm not.
All right. So let me show you guys how this looks right now, okay? So we got it like this. Okay, right now we have 8 and 8, 16 donuts. Now it's time for the secret weapon. This is what makes This is what makes a regular dessert different from a gourmet dessert. We salt our desserts in this house. Now you may say, why are we salting the dessert? Same reason why we did it in some of the other episodes of Candy Corner. We're salting it because the salt brings out the natural sugars and opens up your taste buds because you have a salt receptor in your mouth. Science is fun, kids. Okay? You have salt receptors in your mouth. And when you have salt on your dessert, as you bite it, the salt opens up those receptors and the dessert tastes so much better than it ever did before.
Because when they're opener, you can actually taste the more sweetness.
Exactly.
And it tastes even better.
Exactly. All right, so now we're going to put this in the oven. Back up, Sophia, so you don't get burnt. Back up. Okay, we're losing all our nice heat. All right, and we're going to put this in there. 425. They're salted. And somehow we dropped the chocolate chip on the floor.
Did I have a chocolate chip?
No, but we did drop a chocolate chip in the oven. That's going to make a huge mess.
A huge mess.
Apparently we had chocolate chips everywhere.
Yay!
And here's another one.
I need to eat chocolate. Yay! Chocolate bar.
All right. If this ever happens, do not bake your chocolate. That's not going to end up well.
Not at all. Me and my chocolate is the best thing ever.
All right, so we put the donuts in the oven, okay? And we not worry about the chocolate. We'll do a little cleanup afterwards. That's why we have wipes. I keep wipes in my kitchen. I don't know about you guys, but I find that keeping wipes in the kitchen is a lifesaver. I never used wipes before until Sophia was born. And then when I had Sophia and I was constantly with a beret of wipes, somehow one day it ended up in the kitchen. And the wipe container has been there ever since. Every time I go to Walmart, I buy another box of wipes because wipes in the kitchen are just awesome for easy cleanup and preparation, okay?
Because all you need to do is reach over, pick out a wipe, and then wipe your counter.
Yep. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to, like I said before, we've salted the donuts, we've made the donuts, we have our ganache ready. What we're going to do is when the donuts are ready, we're going to stick a fork in them or a knife or a Q-tip, or I mean not Q-tip, a toothpick. Make sure it's dry. If it comes out dry, they're ready.
They're ready.
We
and
take
we'll
them
show
out.
you it.
We separate them from the molds, and then we make another batch using the rest of the batter. Look, we about had half of it, so we can make 2 batches. That's about 32 donuts. Okay.
32 donuts?
Yep.
16 plus 16 equals 32?
Yep. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put all of them in the pan. Let the pan cook for a little bit longer until donuts get a little more firm. And then we're going to drizzle the ganache over them. And we're going to have a whole tray of delicious donuts just for you. Okay? Thanks. This is me and Bella saying goodbye.
Why are you taking them out? I
Well,
mean, why are you taking this off?
because the donuts are going to take 10 minutes. We're not going to talk for 10 minutes and while people are staring at us talking to each other.
Come on, please.
Well, you're still going to get to eat the donuts. What does it matter?
I want to keep licking it.
Keep what?
Licking it.
You can still lick it. That has nothing to do with whether we keep the video rolling.
I want to eat the whole chocolate.
Okay, you're not listening. We're letting the people go.
Why?
Because they don't need to be here for now.
Why?
Bye, folks.
No!
Thanks for joining Kandy's Corner.